Alright, back again here. We are getting very close. We are at 52 layers of 76 layers. You can see that the circle cutout for the headphone jack is getting pretty close. And you can see that the layers are building up on the other gaps here. We're just waiting to see if it actually can complete these lines. And we've got about 20 layers left to go. ETA is 12 minutes. We can see it actually just completed the back layer there. Where if we watch it a little bit more, we can see it actually start to thicken it up.
Attempt to.
You can see that there's a little bit of a drooping, not real bad, but it actually was able to complete those layers. Let's see if we can actually get it starting to build up a little bit higher. See if maybe we can catch up close when it gets to the front one.
Anticipation. Amazing.
Ooh. That one. You can see that back layer is actually starting to break apart now. That's not good. It's still trying to complete it. But as you can see, when it's still real thin like this, it's very fragile. So we don't know exactly how well it's going to hold together. So our theory about having to maybe add in some support and then Dremel at the hole seems to be correct. Seems to have rejoined the back there. We'll see if it breaks apart again. We'll keep the camera going.
There it goes.
There's the first layer on the front. We just saw that get laid down. Very thin.
That is really fragile.
Very fragile, very easy to break right now. Oh, it's already broken. Let's hope it builds it back up as it goes over.
The back seems to be doing a little better.
Coming over the front again,
it's not
still
gonna-
breaking. Our ETA is 8 minutes. Coming over the front is not holding together.
The back is doing a little better.
The back is building up. You can see that it's been able to rejoin it. The front now has a single strand going across. We're getting a few more, but it's still very fragile.
The back seems to be turning out okay.
Yeah, not bad actually. Front's slowly coming in. Still might be very fragile though.
10 layers left.
We've got 10 layers left. ETA is 7 minutes.
What's going on there? Now it's having some success in the back.
The front is starting to get a little thicker. You can see the back is definitely thickened up and added in strength. We still have a little bit of problem with some breaking of some layers. We're also kind of getting like a weave pattern on the back where some excess thread is coming through. You can see it right here on the front. It's not bad, we can always clear that out, but that's interesting to learn. We're now getting into, we are at 68 layers of 76 and ETA is 5 minutes. You can see the front is thickening up and so is the back. The headphone jack is fully enclosed. We've still got some extra tool paths there that we're going to have to clear away. We are at 70 layers of 76 layers. And the ETA is 4 minutes. Once again, this is the Solid Doodle 3. We are trying to print an iPod Touch 5 case as a test product. What we are hoping to be able to print is a prototype for our office that has a couple of cutouts very similar to the ones here on the iPod. We're trying to see what the strength might be, how they build up, how they might break away, and what we're going to have to do to make ours stronger. I think what we're ruling is that there's going to have to be some kind of surface, enclose them, and maybe Dremel out the holes, maybe leave some kind of outline or marking that will show us where the holes need to be, and we can Dremel them out later. You can see that there's still some excess there to clean up, some stuff that didn't quite stay on either side. Several of the layers broke on us. You can see that there's some tool layers, some tool lines that are coming through that we'll have to clean up and clean out of there. We are at 72 layers of 76 layers, and the ETA is 3 minutes. We have 3 layers remaining. We are at 73 of 76. ETA is 2 minutes. You can see that we are having some excess there of the strands that didn't stick. You can also kind of see it on the back, although the back has thickened up. You can see the headphone jack opening, which also still has some. We also have some tool lines that we're gonna have to clean up. ETA is 1 minute. We are just about, we are almost finished. We are coming up on layer 75 of 76. You can see that it's strong enough that it will likely hold up. However, I wouldn't want to put my iPod in it and drop it. It still might break. It's not a super strong case, but it's a great test subject. We will definitely try to fit it onto the iPod when we are done. We are coming up. We are on layer 75 of 76. The ETA is 48 seconds. This is our last layer, layer 76 of 76. We have about 30 seconds left on the ETA. You can see that there are some issues where the lines did break. The layers did break as we were crossing over the gaps. Our gaps are probably weaker than they should be. Definitely means we're going to have to include some kind of surface for the gaps to sit on top of, and maybe Dremel out, maybe some kind of markers on there to make our product stronger. You can see it's finishing up. It's at the very top layer now to give it a nice clean finish. Our ETA is 0. And the product is finished. We're going to go ahead and remove it from the board here and try to fit it onto the iPod Touch. We'll check back in just a sec.